Hey guys, so today is the 2 April video. I'm actually recording this on the 1st in the afternoon, trying to get ahead of the game a little bit. But like I've been telling you, you're going to get one of these each day. Either just a short greeting from me and some help with explaining what the task is, or as we get into next week and the week after, I'll probably start talking more about the content. Like if we're reading a short story, I'll discuss that. So for starters, though, we have this. I'm going to share my screen now and show you what kind of work we're going to do. Um, so, all right. So today's assignment is to use the discussion groups. All right. So I'm going to jump into the practice class. This is where I rehearse everything. You know, you can see it looks a lot like yours. It's got all the same posts and everything. But I put it on here first to make sure that I don't make something that just, doesn't look good. Or that it makes sense. I've got other teachers who can come in. You can see down here I added Miss McSpadden, but she wanted to see it, so I showed her some of the things I've been doing. I think she might be doing some of those in her class now. But anyways, on to the real stuff. So, your discussion groups are over here. I can see all of them, so I have 2 in this. You'll only see the one that you're in. The little lock right here means that only the members that I've assigned can actually get in there and make comments. So you won't have anyone jumping in from some other class or some other part of the class. And in general, they should kind of replicate the tables that you sit at. So like in 5th period, you're going to have Alex and AJ and Corbin and Betty at one table, right? So, or in one group, I should say. So it's going to be between 4 and 6 people, depending on who you sit with normally. And that should make discussing things a little bit easier. It's people you're used to, and you're kind of, it's easier to get work done. All right, so I'm going to click on here. And I have the question in here. This is exactly as you'll see it. I'm going to paste it into your guys' discussion groups. And this should be pretty simple for you. You're among friends, right? And you can talk about this stuff. It's all just a general topic. I want you to use this discussion space to talk about something new you have learned to do, or something you might have more time for now that you didn't before. If all of your time is taken up with caring for siblings or helping around the house, then talk about that. Respond to each other, be respectful, and keep the conversation going. It's good practice, and we are going to be using this part of Teams a lot. So what does this mean? If it was me, I would probably, you could start a new conversation down here, but I would probably just jump in with a reply and say, I've had more time for baking during the week, and that's going well. Actually need to go feed my sourdough starter so I can make more tomorrow. Boom. So I've posted that now, and anyone else in this group could jump on and reply and say, hey, that's really neat. I wish I knew how to bake. Or I've spent so much time with my little brothers and sisters that I barely can get my schoolwork done. Like, you guys just have a conversation with each other. This is a place where you can talk about the stuff that we're doing if you want to. I can see all of it. So just, be aware of that. But I think it's a good opportunity. And when we start talking about English content, like short stories and different things that I need you to discuss, you'll have had some practice, okay? So I think this is pretty straightforward. It's going to take some time. You're going to have people who log in first thing in the morning, and they're go-getters, and they post something, and then they're going to have to check back because, the other people in their group might be sleeping till 11, which seems like some of you like to do according to your journal entries. you guys are getting a lot of sleep and just wearing pajamas all the time. Some of you anyways. So get this done. Check back in over like the next day. So this is a Thursday assignment, but you might even have to go into like Friday to get like replies to people and stuff like that. And I'll be looking at it just to see that you're participating. You don't have to be like, it's not a certain word count or anything. Just get some back and forth between the group members, and I'll know that everyone knows what they're doing. Okay. And remember to be respectful. I would hope, like even among friends, that should come naturally, but you guys say things to each other sometimes that don't belong in a school environment. So remember not to do that. All right. I'm going to unshare this screen and sign off. Again, if you have any questions, you can always message me on Zoom or send me an email. And I hope that, it sounds like you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm glad that I've been able to do this as part of what we have going on. And I want this to be as positive for you as it can be. And I think this is part of it. Like, you get to see me every day, and you get to have hopefully a good explanation of what I want you to do with a demonstration of it. So you're not, kind of trying to figure things out on your own. All right. So don't be afraid to message me if you have any questions. But other than that, that's it for today. This is a pretty simple assignment, and there'll be another easy one to close out the week tomorrow. All right. Thanks for doing all you do.